Jenny heaves the bloody stone and the dead man's musket, surprisingly heavy, down the well, watching for the other soldier. Her front is stained with blood. She climbs the hill that rises above the ruined clachan, mud squishing between her toes in the bare patches, a feeling she has always loved. It is a long, cold walk north across the great moor and up to the Shielings. There will be no one there at this time of year, cold and dank, but where there's nothing to loot, you'll draw no lobster backs. The few she crosses with now, a half-dozen or less in each southbound group, barely give her a keek. I must be a fright, she thinks, as they're well known for molesting the livestock if nothing human is at hand. She walks till neither of her bare feet has any sense left in them, following the rut of the cowpath, passing a handful of grim crofters' wives and their gaunt children, bearing bundles of whatever they've saved, reaching the foot of the Buachilla in the late day. She meanders then with the burn along its base, iced over near the banks, till she comes to the spring and the clutie tree that stands above it. Wee Tess McNair, bold beyond her years, led her here last summer, while they were hunting wayward lambs. Jenny tears a strip of muddy cloth from the hem of her shift, ties it to a low-swinging branch to join the dozens of others hung there, all the while cursing the man she's murdered to the fires of hell, and wishing a plague upon the ones she hasn't, a sickness to rot their innards and make blood run from their pizzles. She sits then, already shivering in the lee of the clutie tree, the wee spring muttering among the rocks, and the tinkly things people have left in the branches next to the rags making their noise and sparkling in the last horizontal rays from the west. She wonders if falling asleep and slowly freezing feel like the same thing. There's a sharp pain in her stomach. Hunger, maybe. Or the ring she was given by the handsome MacGillivray man, unhappy in its present seat. Jenny lays back on the rise above the spring, tries to move her frozen toes, lets her eyelids slide. If there is a tale about sleeping under a clutie tree, she has not heard it, but it is doubtless an unwise and unholy act. If the devil should come, she thinks, beginning to drift, perhaps he'll bring a blanket